Now, I don't know if anyone knows, of course some people know, but a lot of people don't know that you cannot go to the polls wearing your t-shirts that say Obama. They will escort your ass right up out of there, and they're hoping that, we don't know about that. So, just in case you were going to vote and you weren't clear on what you could and could not do, don't do that. First thing I'm going to use is my white Wet n Wild pencil, and I've already applied that. I just applied that to neutralize the color on my lid, so it shows up a little better. I'm going to use White Pearl by NYX, Atlantic by NYX, and Sunrise. Now, I was going to do the look with the palettes that I sell, but I'm aware that everybody doesn't have these palettes. Hopefully you have some NYX colors or colors similar to it so you can, get it done. It's quite simple, basic. There's not a lot of blending going on. I didn't want it to be blended out. I do have it blended out right there a little bit in the crease, but nothing that you can't do. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to apply the white 3/4 to 3/4 on my lid. Hopefully you can see. Let me get my mirror. Make sure that you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can see. Okay, so we're going to take the white and we're going to start applying that. Just apply it over. You want to tap your brush before you apply it, but I want to pack it on. You might get a little fallout, but you'll be alright. We're just going to apply that like so. So we've got that packed on there pretty well on the lid. Okay, now we're going to start with our red. And as you can see, I'm just patting it because I really want to get the color on there. This is a bold look. And hey, maybe if you're going for Wonder Woman for Halloween, maybe you can use this. Hell, I don't know. I don't really do Halloween. Nothing against it, just don't do it. So I want to listen to some music so bad, y'all. But you know the rules when you're a partner. And to blend, just add a little bit more white and blend it over into the yellow. The hell am I talking about? Into the red. And I'm wiping my brush off in between. Okay. Get rid of that harsh line. Is that even? No, it's not. Now what I'm going to do for this blue, I'm going to take a little brush. I don't even remember where I got this brush from. I think it was Coastal Scents a long time ago, but I went on there to see it and I didn't see it. So maybe they discontinued it, but I think it was Coastal Scents. It's a little bitty brush. And this is what I'm going to cut my crease with. I'm going to start right here. Right there. And we're going to go over. Like so. Okay. And I made like a little line right there and I brought it down. And then I just shaded it in. Nothing big time. Just shade it in. Now, if you want this blue to stand out a little more, you can certainly use some kind of mixing medium. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray my brush with a little water. Hey, use what you got. Spray your brush with a little water. Dip it in that blue. And apply it to the ends. And that's going to brighten that blue up some. Just like that. Now, I did blend it just a little bit, and all I did was I used one of these little cheap elf brushes. And they're good for blending because they're so soft on the ends. So, I just blended that out just a little bit. Over the top. See that? Okay. And you can also use that to blend your red and your blue together. Okay, see? Pretty simple. That look even to y'all? Hopefully it does. I'm just going to take this as the wipe and just wipe out, get rid of my fallout. And then what I did, I took a little water again for the bottom. I'm going to apply it to the bottom. And you want to apply it with some kind of medium because you want this to be bold. Fierce, fierce. Okay. Then I wipe that brush off on my little towel that I got down here. Dip it back in some water again and apply it to the white. Okay. So, now for my highlighter, when I wear bold looks like this, I don't like to use a really loud highlighter. I'm just going to use a little bit of NYX's White Pearl, just to give it a little bit of lighten above that, but not much. Okay, I'm just going to put that down. And just blend that in. Like I said, I don't want it to stand out a lot, so I'm going to blend it in really well. Now, that's pretty much it for the eyes. So, we're going to go to the glitter. I'm taking that same brush, a little bit of black brush. This came from my the brush sets that I have. Okay, and I'm going to take a little bit of mixed and medium water that I keep in this little thing right here. And I'm going to put some on my brush and dip it into my red glitter. And my glitter is by Sally's. These little bitty jars right here. They were like 99 cents. And they're eye safe. So we're going to apply the glitter. The red glitter over the red. Just pat it. I usually don't fool with glitter because I just hate it. It's just so damn messy. But this is Barack. You know what I'm saying? So he deserves a little glitter. Alright, and then I'm going with my blue glitter. Take the blue, and we're going to apply that over the blue. Pat it if you must, whatever works for you. Okay. A little bit more water on my brush. Now they do have Sally's, also has this glitter, like it's supposed to help it stick. I don't like it. It's too wet. Okay. And we're just going to apply the glitter over the blue. Pretty simple. Okay. Boom, cat. Okay, and then we're going to put a little bit at the bottom. Now, lately, for some reason, my eyeliners have just been making me tear up. I don't know what it is, but I cannot wear eyeliner on my waterline without crying a river. So, I'm not going to apply any. But you can do so if you like. Pretty cute Obama eye so far, ain't it? I know. Okay. Now I'm going to apply my eyeliner to my lash line. And I'm using L'Oreal Hip. Dip it in that a little bit. And I always wipe off the sides. Because that little bit that you wipe off, you can certainly use again. And as soon as I'm done with it, I put the top back on it. Because that shit will dry out. And we just going to do a little line. I hope you can see. I have to be careful when putting on my eyeliner. My eyelashes curl up, so they get in the way. That's why you see me doing this going over. Okay? So we put that on. Okay, so I'm about to apply my lash, and I'll be right back. I said Obama eyes. I ain't say nothing about no lips. But, let's see what I can do. Probably some red. I don't know. You want to go to the polls looking, you know, jazzy. But you don't want to go look like no fool. This is, Isadora. Now you could do the red glitter lips. But hey, I've got time to be doing all of that. What do I have? I got some red gloss here. Let's try that. Is this red? Do that look red to y'all? It look red to me. I got some dead skin on my lips. Alright, that's good enough for me. I'm gonna take some pictures, and I tried to do the flat iron tutorial for y'all today, but I made a mistake and deleted it. But I did do it. I promise you. It ain't nothing, you know, serious. Just I flat ironed it a little bit. Nothing big time. But it's growing back. Y'all can see. But anyway, holla at y'all later.